my channel. Today we're at St. Thomas and we have an excursion for the Skyride. Let's go get some breakfast in Central Park first. We just finished breakfast. Now we're gonna go to our room to get our backpack and we're gonna go down for our excursion. We just checked in for our excursion and they gave us these stickers. And now we're just waiting for them to let us off the ship.
Cabin today is located on deck number 2.
We're heading to the taxis now.
Yes, good morning, folks. If you're here for the first time, it's nice to have you here. If you're here more than once, it's good to be back. The port I just took you all from, Crown Bay, and Crown Bay is open when America built in the Panama Canal because it was the closest point from the south for the ship and the submarines to enter the harbor. There are 4 islands that make up the U.S. Virgin Island. Skyride, extreme south, is 84 square miles. Water Island, that little island you all see when you all coming there, just before you all dock up. And Water Island was purchased from the Danish in 1944 to protect the Army Division and Chemical in World War II. St. John, like a national park, it's 25 square miles, and here in St. Thomas is 32 square miles, but the population here in St. Thomas is 60,000 persons. We're a territory, we're not a state, but we do have someone who represents us in Congress. In 1927, Congress appointed governor for these Virgin Islands. In 1962, that's when we elected our first governor. It was England, Spain, Holland, Denmark, and US. In 1916, there was a terrible hurricane that took place here, and the native thought that the Danish didn't do enough in the recovery, so it made it easier for the US to purchase this island in 1917 for $25 million in gold, estimated value $2.5 billion. In 1940, the US introduced tourism to the Virgin Islands, and in 1959, when the US put the embargo on Cuba, that American citizens had to travel there, that's when Virgin Islands became a popular destination for tourism. Next terminal, boat terminal, Edward Wilmot Blyden Terminal. That's a boat to take you to Skyride and also the British Virgin Islands. On my left, coming up here, this red brick building was built in 1671, but completed in 1680. It was once held as a church. On my left, coming up just to the east, Alexander Foley. And the next building is Randy logo, United States Courthouse.
Hi, good morning, guys. Welcome to Skyride to Paradise Point. My name is Onisha. Up top, we have a bar and restaurant. I recommend trying our Bailey's Bushwhacker. That's what we are famous for, and it's never too early to start drinking on vacation. We have 8 different gift shops, one of which is a local nonprofit called My Brother's Workshop. Even if you don't purchase anything, we ask that you go in and learn a little bit about what they do. So today you guys have 1 hour and 30 minutes before you'll be meeting your driver, Alex, right back here. The time right now is 9:25, so at 10:55, you're going to meet your driver, Alex, right back here. If for any reason you want your party will not be returning with your driver, please let me or one of my coworkers know before that time comes. It is a 7-minute ride up, 7-minute ride back down. Kahari by the stairs in a purple shirt is going to place a sticker on your wristband. It's going to act as your ticket up and down. Guys, please don't forget your driver's name is Alex. You're going to meet him right back here at 10:55. Let me get a quick count and then you guys can hop off.
I just shove my. I like it when you comment. Oh, that's never gonna get to the plane.
It's true. We have 3 cabin here, 1 cabin, 8 people come in. The cabin is slowly moving, did not stop. If you have a problem to ride in, tell me. I stop the cabin. Okay?
We just got up to the top, so now we're gonna look around. This is the area where the Skyride takes you, and there's restaurants and shops, and there's also a pretty view. All right, time to head back down.
Here to pick up where Alex would have left off. So in other words, I'll be responsible to take you back down to your share.
So we're back from the excursion. Now we're going to go look around the port.
How are we doing today?
Good, how are you? Can I do the 2 ounces and then cherry and blue raspberry? Come see Snazzy Snow at Crown Bay. Alright, so we just had snow cone. Now we're going to head back to the ship.
Oh. They're so cute.
So we did this cartoon thing in the karaoke room, and whoever gets the most gets these keychains, and whoever gets the most also gets them. So we went to the pool and then we just finished showering. Now we're gonna go head down to 5. The main dining room is at deck 5. Alright, so I didn't find a duck, but I found this thing. Alright, so we finished dinner and we got changed. We're gonna go try to see the show, and we don't know if they're gonna let us record.
Side real quick. You see right, I'm shaking my foot. I dropped another ball when you had your head turned. It should be down there on the stage next to my left foot. Do you see?
So nervous over here I've been walking in my face, walking with my feet and feel for me. Climb a mountain to try, in the snow reflection, in the snow covered hill. slide up and down. In the sky is there. The star in my eyes is red. Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I have the season of my life? Little children and older, I'm getting older too. I'm getting older too.
So that ends our evening. We saw some live music. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.